Big day out today. A couple of boats are getting together and hiring a car so we can drive into Loreto, mainly to get provisions. I'm probably okay. I just need some fresh veg and maybe some fruit and some cheese. Other than that, I'm pretty well stocked until I get back to La Paz sometime in July. What I am going to buy, which is probably a very bad investment, is a spinning rod. I probably won't catch anything, I never do, but it'll be good fun trying. I think the boat rod I've got that I towed behind me must be a faulty one, because it's a reject. It doesn't catch anything. Towed it for hundreds of miles, and so far all I've caught is seaweed, and not even edible. So I'm going to double my efforts and try spinning out of the dinghy. We'll see. But to be honest, I'm not holding out any great hope of catching a fish.Maybe I'll foul hook one day, but you never know. We may also go up to St. Ignacio, which is halfway between Puerto Escondido and Loreto. Don't know yet. It's an old mission up in the hills, so we might go there. We'll see. But it should be a nice day out. Make a change, go a bit faster in a car than we do in a dinghy, especially my friends on New Sensation. They've got an electric motor on their dinghy, and it is slow as shit. And I keep taking the mickey out of them every time they come past, you know, handing them bungee cords, saying they can, you know, if they wind them up, it might make the propeller go a bit faster. But no, it's all good fun. So yeah, I'll take the camera with me and take some shots of Loreto. It's an interesting town. It was where one of the first missions was ever built, back in the 1650s or something like that. I'll confirm that later on when we're at the mission. Okay, gonna have finish the coffee, jump in the dinghy, go into the marina, and wait for the car to arrive. They deliver it here, which is quite good, and then come and pick it up the next day, which is perfect. And splitting the cost between 3 boats should work out quite cheap. So I had a great day shopping today. Note the new sunglasses, 105 pesos. About $5. My expensive Ray-Bans lasted about a year, and you can hardly see out of them because the lenses are scratched so much. So I went cheapskate. Typical. I do have a spare pair, but they've also got scratches on the lens. So I resorted to buying a new pair. So we got all the shopping. I didn't need very much. Had a quick stroll around Loreto. Didn't film anything because we were in quite a bit of a hurry. And I did get a new fishing pole and reel for 800 pesos, which is about 40 bucks. A spinning reel. So I'm going to give that a try tomorrow morning. Probably won't catch anything, that's pretty normal for me, but I'll have a bit of fun trying. I can see fish jumping on the edges of the mooring field, so I'll have a squiz round there tomorrow. Let me show you the dynamic fishing rod. There we go. Fishing rod, reel, line. I did have to buy a spinning thing, which wasn't very much. But yeah, all equipped now to go, and I shall go around the outside and try different spots. But you can see fish jumping all the time, so maybe not, probably not. Have a cruising buddy coming over tonight. We're going to throw some steaks on the barbie, and Derek's a cigar aficionado, so we're gonna puff on a couple of Cubans, I think, or Dominican Republic, I'm not sure which. I've known him for about, him and his wife for about 12 years, Unfortunately, his wife had to go back to the US. She's got a back issue. So I'm under strict instructions from Trish to make sure I look after Derek, which will be fun doing. Yeah, so that's on the menu for tonight. And that is if I don't burn them on the barbecue. Most Kiwis and Australians are good at barbecuing. I seem to be the exception. So you don't get a choice as to rare, medium rare or well done. You get it as it comes off the barbecue. That's it. Take it or leave it. 6 o'clock in the evening. How about this for a peaceful, idyllic setting? It may be barren and desert-like, but it's stunning. Just like being in a marina without marina fees. There is one drawback with Porto Escondido, and I experienced it last night. Yes, it's an extremely well run marina and the restaurant's really nice. I had a pizza and unusually for me a mojito. I normally don't drink that much alcohol, and the pizza and drink were 500 pesos. That's the most expensive meal I've had since I've been in Mexico now for a year. In US it's probably about 25 bucks. But that's outside of my normal budget. I don't think I'll be doing it again. It was nice and a very pleasant evening with friends, but yeah, I normally spend about half that for an evening out. Actually, not drinking alcohol makes life a lot cheaper. And I think one day, when I can get my head around it, I might do a video on what it actually costs me to cruise. Because I think it's probably a lot less than other people. I mean, there's a whole range of different styles of cruising and different budgets, and I think I probably come in, obviously being a solo it's cheaper, but I probably come in at the lower end. But there's so many variables. I think I'd probably have to average it out. Obviously when you're in a marina it's more expensive, but then when you're out in anchorages you don't really spend very much, just fuel. Probably the best way of doing it would be to average the cost out over a year, and the figure that keeps coming into my head, I've been thinking about this for a few days now, I think it's $2,000 a month. About 500 a week all in. So that's and I don't skimp. I mean, I'm careful and I don't overspend. I could have spent, like today, I mean, I could have spent, you know, 2,000-3,000 pesos on a rod and 6,000 pesos on a reel, and I did it for 800 all up. It's a fishing rod and I don't expect to catch any fish, so it's not worth investing that amount of money in it. But yeah, it's been something I've been thinking about. 24 grand a year? Sounds about right.
You like the cut? I learned something today.
What was that?
It's virtually impossible for a gringo to get a haircut on a Saturday afternoon.
Really? Oh, you drove back into Loreto, did you?
I did. Had a lovely time, but no haircut.
All right.
Met a lot of nice people in barbershops.
But no haircut.
No haircut.
Oh, that's a shame. I can give you a haircut. I got a buzz cutter.
Would you say, when you say it's a shame, do you think my hair looks that bad?
Yeah. Time to clean the waterline beard off the hull. The bottom paint's worn out on the waterline. Underneath it's okay. Probably got another season or half a season out of it, I think. Every time I go into the marina, I fill up with more water. It's potable, it's from a spring, and I've managed to fill up the forward tank. I'm now trying to fill up the rear tanks, and today is the dreaded laundry day. I hate it. But it's nice new washing machines, so they should do a good job. Had to abandon cleaning the water line. It got a bit bouncy. I'll wait for the wind to calm down later on today and carry on. I did most of it, but it was difficult to hang on with one arm and clean the water line with the other arm. It got very tiring. Well, the wind dropped down a bit, so I managed to finish cleaning the water line. It's not too bad, but the anti-foul's gone. So it looks like it's going to be a regular occurrence. For Catalina 42 owners, you may be wondering what the two holes are in the hull. The engine exhaust has been removed and changed, and now comes out near the waterline at the bottom there, and the other is the exhaust vent for the hydronic water heater, which I must say is working very well. It still only takes about 90 seconds to go from stone cold water to hot water, which is nice. It runs on diesel.
These fish are so spooked.
Whoops, that didn't go very far.
Don't film the bad ones. I'm just trying to catch this group right here.
Yeah, I've put my thing past them and dragged it through. They're not interested. Do you call that a rockfish?
I don't know, there's an octopus in it.
Really?
Yeah.
What, a baby one?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Maybe that's a starfish? It's a fast-moving starfish though, look at that. Wow, that was cool. Okay, here.
Watch the beer can.
Fortunately, it's empty. Ow. Okay, fine, you're gone.
Well, the fishing rod is back in its holder. Let me show you what we caught. Nothing. Well, I caught 2 rocks, and Jordan caught a rock, but his had a starfish on it. So I think he wins. The Sierra Gigante range in its full morning glory. There was a westerly blue last night, came over the top of those mountains, didn't feel a thing. Off for another hike this morning. I'm not sure what time we're leaving. Just up to the top of that peak there where there's a tower. Shouldn't be too far, and provide a good view of the marina, which would be quite nice, in the mooring ball field. Still quite green, which is amazing. In the distance there you can see the islands that I had to come through on the approach coming up from Agua Verde. As you can see, there's quite a lot of room in between them, but coming through islands is always a bit nerve-wracking. Puerto Escondido, mooring ball field and marina. and Jordan's favourite rock catching place. Rockfish galore. And out and beyond, the sea.